plot of the film, it's basically it's the old story of good versus evil. It's a mother with children in jeopardy facing an unknown force, well, an unconceivable force, who needs help from someone who has the intelligence or the ability to understand what she's dealing with and then come to her aid. The characters in the movie basically are it's the mom and the children. It's curandero who comes to her aid, and then La Llorona, who has been around forever. I mean, I've heard about her just from my own family growing up, and everybody in Latin, everybody who's Latin knows about La Llorona. Reading the script, my first impression was that they were doing a horror film about Latin culture. And that was exciting to me because that's something that I really have never seen before, at least, in American-made films. So to be able, and then to be able to be a part of that, and then to bring this character of the curandero to life, because he in himself, he's a mystical figure, a shaman, a medicine man. But again, he's dealing with the supernatural. So he's actually exhibiting powers and intelligence that is not known to most people. Well, I play Rafael, the curandero, and Rafael comes into the film after this woman has suffered several occurrences and meetings with La Llorona, and she's looking for help because she's mystified as to what's happening to her and her family. And right away, I recognize what's going on, and then I come to her aid. And I bring all my devices to help her. I think it was on Halloween, a priest came by to bless the set. And again, we had a curandero who came by to clean the set, which is important because, there's been episodes where horror movies were made, and then afterwards, after the horror film was done, bad things happened to people who were involved in these films. And a lot of people know about that, like the poltergeist. You have to be careful when you're dealing with the netherworld, when you're dealing with different realms, when you're dealing with different energies. So the fact that we have a combination of faith-based Christianity in the film, a belief in God and in the light, and the fact that that power will triumph over evil, that combined with the mysticism of the curandero and how he uses his powers, his beliefs, and his intelligence to combat the evil in the film. And that's what makes for a strong, powerful defense against this evil presence. Working with Linda is, it's a pleasure because Linda shows up. Oh my God, she has so many different choices about what she's gonna do in the film. And she has this part, she has this woman who is basically out of control. She's at the mercy of everything that is going on around her, of this supernatural occurrence, of being visited by this evil presence, and then this evil presence, La Llorona, going after her children. And then she has no understanding as to exactly what's happening to her. So she's kind of just a woman caught in the eye of a tornado. Shabs is directing the film, and he's doing an amazing job because he's so enthusiastic about what we're doing. I mean, he gets so excited about the work that we're doing, and we're doing these really complicated scenes, and when it's going really well, he'll start yelling at you about how great it is while we're shooting. Audience are going to love that it's a story, a simple story. About a mother fighting for her children against great odds and having to defeat this huge dark presence, and using the power of God and the faith in the light, and going and trying to find someone who shares this belief to help her in this battle. The story of La Llorona stems from a legend of a woman who drowns her children in order to get revenge on her husband, who leaves her for a younger woman. And so that sets it into motion. And then now, because of what she did, she's condemned to wander the earth in search of her children, or children. She's always finding other people's children that she tries to replace her loss with. She has a heavy heart, and she's condemned, she's damned to just wander the earth and repeat the cycle over and over again. So you're always warned as a child to beware of La Llorona.